all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
And here is Joseph following the three-pointer by Freak. Pick by Zeller. And Joseph kicks to Zeller. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Joseph kicks to Barton. Screen by Scola. Dishes it to Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got 13.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Move the ball.
Here's A-Train.
Stick it too much.
From downtown, and another 3 for Houston.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Joseph. Here's Scola. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Terrence Jones. The Raptors have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Raptors also changing it up. Will Barton, he's checked in for Scola. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jose Calderon. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Moniunas comes in for Jones. Deckers checked in for Patty Mills. And it's A-Train in for Ty Lawson. We've got Will Barton. Jackson is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Lowry. And it's Joseph in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's A-Train. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's A-Train, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The shot's good from A-Train.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Kicks it to Zeller. He dishes it to Barton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
The Raptors making a switch here. Wright's checked in. Here's A-Train. There's the 3. And that one's good.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Outside DeRozan. Picked by Zeller. And DeRozan. Here we go. Can't hit from in close.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Wright outside. Zeller setting the pick for Wright. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's A-Train. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Wright dishes to Barton. Picked by Zeller. Barton passes to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Toronto, Green. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's A-Train.
Sticking too much.
Off target with his 3. The Raptors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Stolen by Barbosa. And here we go with Barbosa heading to the hoop. For the 3. And again, the three-point shot from A-Train.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Wright kicks to Barton. Green with a screen on Barbosa. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Picked by Zeller. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Decker. And here we go. Houston running again.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Picked by Zeller. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
And here is Wright, following the three-pointer by Freak. Picked by Zeller. Shot off the pick. And Green with the basket on the assist by Wright.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's A-Train. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Here's Barton. Zeller, a screen on Barbosa. Barton kicks to Zeller. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's A-Train. And another 3 for Houston.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Picked by Zeller. Wright dishes to Green. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. Line. No good on the free throw, and Toronto making a change here. Calderon's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And for Houston, their shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's A-Train. No good on the 3.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
Calderon with it. Barbosa picks him up. Green, the screen. Barton kicks to Green. Montejunas with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's A-Train. Trains the three-pointer.
Tell you what, their transition game is lights out. I mean, that's a big difference maker here.
And fast break offense, really one of the higher percentage shots you typically get in a game, and so you have to continue to look for those easy baskets.
And here is Wright, following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Calderon to the right side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barton, off the left rim and out.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's A-Train, and another 3 for Houston.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much greener.
Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. Picked by Zeller. Calderon against Barbosa. Calderon passes to Zeller. Barton dishes to Green. And the shot is long. Here's A-Train. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Now here's Wright. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And another three for Houston.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Pass to Calderon. Back to Wright. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Lets it go from deep. And another three-point shot falls from A-Train.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Now here's Wright. Guarded closely. The pass to Zeller. Green kicks to Wright. Calderon dishes to Zeller. 5 to shoot. Here's Barton. Can't get it to go. Good D by Howard. Here's A-Train. Guarded by Wright.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now here's Calderon. He feeds it to Zeller. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here is Wright. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Picked by Zeller. And Wright, here we go. Shot to stop the run. And Zeller with the lay-in. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for A-Train. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Here's A-Train.
Ball and stick it too much.
And another 3 for Houston.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Now here's Wright. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
And so Zeller nails both of them. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Here's A-Train. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of